Hello and welcome to the Intermission podcast. I'm Fabian. That's Isaiah. We're a Dallas sports podcast. And boy, does Dallas be sporting.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got a little bit of hockey, a little bit of basketball, maybe some other news from other sports.
Yep. Sadly, we have no Cowboys segment now.
Oh, we have some news to talk about.
Yeah, just news, but no dedicated segment.
Good. The last 4 weeks have been pain, I'd say. We'll get to them in 6 months when it's draft time or whatever.
We're gonna start with the Stars.
We start with the Stars.
What's been going on with the Stars?
We're having a rough go of it right now. Obviously, we had our 6-game win streak, or loss streak, rather. The opposite, negative win streak. We had a 6-game loss streak. In that span, we went to 3 overtime games, I believe. Maybe just 2. So we had a couple points out of it, but still definitely not what you want at all.
Yeah, it was 2 overtime losses and 1 loss in shootout.
Yeah, so we got 3 points out of it, but that's really looking at the silver lining. It was some rough losses. And for the most part, it was pretty rough defense. Even though the league has been pretty high scoring this season, so it's not like it's exclusive to us. Because I still think our defense is ranked somewhere in the middle for. Yeah, goals against, we're only ranked 8th. And our penalty kill has been lacking definitely, but we're decent, slightly above average to average in most defensive categories. It's just the league has been really offensive this year. So, despite scoring 3 goals in 5 of those 6 losses, we still come out with losses in all of them. And then the one game we didn't score 3 goals is we ran into whatever the Sabres are right now. Freaking 8-game, 10-game win streak. Is that still going? Freaking Sabres trying to. No, they lost to the Blue Jackets, but they've won 9 of their last 10, so that's pretty crazy. Yeah. It's just been a rough go of it. This week we continued that. Again, we lost to Montreal in overtime, and then Carolina in regulation. That loss to Montreal hurt, especially. I feel like we should have won that game, but we scored last in the period to tie it, to even take it to overtime. But we had a lot of good scoring chances in this game. That's why it's rough. The Montreal keeper had a lot of great saves. Feels like we could have won in regulation, but then just a blunder, and then they score a goal. That's how a lot of their goals have been. We just make a defensive blunder, or they're on the power play, and our penalty kills just hasn't been as good as it should be to be where we are and where we want to be. It's just what's the word I'm looking for? Annoying, man. It's frustrating. Definitely. What's the word I'm looking for?
What? Disappointing?
Disappointing, maybe. It's true. It's all true. But yeah, it just feels like we should be in a better place than we are. And we're not. Then we lose to Carolina, and that game was rough. Again, Carolina's not a bad team in any way, shape, or form. They technically have more wins than us right now. But man, that's rough. They outscored us in pretty much every period.
Yeah.
Except for the third, where we scored 2 goals, but one of them's on a power play in the last minute and a half of regulation. They just sort of destroyed us on the stat sheet in this game. We had to go through both goalies. They had 33 shots to our 23. Yeah, 33 shots to our shots on goal to our 23 shots on goal. And I mean, you know, it's bad. It's
sad.
sad.
Pretty scary.
Our offense again, like our offense is still scoring on a decent amount of our shots on goal, and we look pretty lethal at times. But then we're just getting caught off guard too often. Or
getting too comfortable.
No, not even comfortable. Like it's just like, oh shoot, I forgot we had to play defense. There's no one back there, or there's only one person back there.
Yeah.
Or it's just like miscommunication. We end up turning the puck over, and then they got multiple man advantage. Which I mean, that stuff happens, but it's so much in the 6-game stretch.
Yeah.
In which they had to score so much in each game to even win. It's not like all of the goals were like that, obviously, but a good amount of them were. You can just feel there's a little bit of like I said it last week, but like a off beat, off rhythm, uncomfortableness to how the Stars are playing right now. Especially on like if we stay in the ozone for a while, you can sort of see them get into that rhythm. But like if we're skating back and forth right now, it's like a little awkward. They look like college students in a sense, if you know what I'm trying to say. Just like a little less,
like a JV team,
a little less secure. You're like, oosh. You make that noise, but you go oosh. If you guys even heard that noise. Yeah. But then, hey, we won against Washington. The Caps aren't the team they've been, but they're still a good team. 22 wins so far this season, so they're still a good team.
A much-needed win.
Yeah, Casey DeSmith has a pretty good game and only listed 1 goal. Definitely a much-needed win. Goals from Fox, Steele, Johnston, Hintz. That Hintz goal is an empty netter. Excuse me. But yeah, just a much needed win. We had 35 shots on goal. Great offensive performance, like I said, and they only had 24. Pretty good defensive performance again. Smith had a heck of a game there. Freaking Lindell had 3 blocks in this game, and so did Heiskanen. So our defensive men also did their job in this game. Feels good. Definitely needed win. We'll see if we can carry this momentum throughout the rest of the road trip. Again, we have 4 more games on the road before we can come back home for a game against Tampa. So we'll see if we can carry this momentum. We really need to if we want to stay number 2 in the division and the league. Minnesota Wild, we're technically tied with Minnesota Wild right now, but they've played 1 more game than us, so we're still second place. And we've played 1 more game than the Avalanche, and they're so far ahead of us. The Avalanche are crazy. Sorry if that was gross. I didn't mean to make that noise. So yeah, we just gotta try to. Hopefully, this Washington Capitals game can start some momentum. And again, it's good. It's a good team to start that winning. Hopefully, start that winning
streak
against. Because Saturday we have San Jose, who's a very not great team, even though they've been real whack job Joker style
Roller coaster.
roller coaster. Oh, let's beat the best team in the league and then lose to the college team. The LA Kings, who've just been very decent, mediocre. I'd say decent. Mediocre sounds a little more rude. Decent, not great, but
Definitely a team they shouldn't be losing to.
yes, absolutely, definitely a team we shouldn't be losing to. And then we play Anaheim on Tuesday. We got our little California road trip. Anaheim, same sort of thing. I mean, they're a pretty good team. They're 21-20. So they either win or lose. They haven't really gone to overtime. But again, another team we should definitely beat. So, and then we have Utah, and Utah is in a similar boat. So, definitely I feel San Jose and LA should be wins. And then Anaheim and Utah should also be wins. But, I mean, we have 4 games this week, all on the road. You're going to be getting a little tired maybe at that point. So, Utah and Anaheim, I'm a little scared of. But we really need to win at least 3 of these games to get that momentum back. So, especially the San Jose and the LA game, gotta be wins. Yeah.
Yeah. Despite that 6-game losing streak,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the Stars need to be like a little grateful that they're at least still in second place.
Yeah.
At least tied.
We're still a good
But yeah.
team. Again, it's
Yeah,
just
definitely
we've
still
been
a
so
good team.
good throughout the season. We're still a good team. Just gotta return to that form and get a little more cohesion. And you're there.
Yeah, I agree. Stars are way better than that 6-game losing streak. But yeah, what you said, the games that should be wins.
Need to be.
Yeah, the games that need to be wins.
Yeah.
Like they could be playing for so long they just get burnt out, and that's still scary because it's the worst team, not the worst team of the league, but pretty bad team, and your good team's gonna lose to a bad team.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like watching the Mavericks.
Yeah. But real quick before you get to that, just some other Stars news. Niels Lundqvist played his 200 game against the Capitals. Congrats to Niels Lundqvist. Doing pretty good as defenseman for us this season. He's a cool guy. And then, of course, we extended / signed Ritz Cohen. I said his name right. Impressed. Ritz Cohen. We extended / signed him he was at a 2-way deal. He's now at a 1-way deal. And to a 2-year 1-way deal. So sort of extended him for another year while making him NHL exclusive. So, and he's been playing well. So not a bad signing, or extension, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Good games. Is that all my other Stars news? Yeah, get better. Like the Mavericks. Okay, now you can talk about the Mavericks.
So I thought that was pretty funny. I said his name right, and then immediately say his name wrong.
Yeah, I messed it up.
But the Mavericks, where do I begin? I don't know. They didn't have that bad of a week. The Mavericks went 2-1. Surprisingly, they did not lose to the team I thought they were gonna lose to. They actually beat the Rockets on Saturday. 110-104.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Davis had a pretty good game.
Mm-hmm.
And Max Christie. That was the Davis and Christie game, I would say.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised PJ Washington hasn't been playing up to how he used to be playing.
Right.
feel like at this point of the season, almost everybody who's been playing good has been taking a back seat. That kind of sucks
I agree.
because most of these guys have been having really good games.
Mm-hmm.
But the Mavericks did win against the Kings too, 100-98.
Yep.
I feel like this game was a little closer than it had to be.
Absolutely. I mean, we had to get freaking B. Willie to hit a clutch 3-pointer to even
Yeah.
get the lead, take the win.
And majority of this game, the Mavericks are down the whole time.
Yeah.
Which that should have been reversed, I would say. But, I mean, sometimes you watch basketball, the team who leads the whole game ends up losing somehow.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, really the thing that's been killing the Mavericks has been turnovers
Yes.
and lack of, I'd say lack of free throws. As of recently too, I feel like they were pretty good drawing fouls, and they're still drawing fouls. But I mean, for the Mavericks to not be converting some of their shots, like those free throws really do hurt in end game.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, it's real frustrating to see that turnovers are still pretty bad. You saw it in the Sacramento game. You saw it in that Utah game that we're going to talk about in a little bit. But I think this was like a pretty decent team win. All the starters were in double digits. And
Yeah, I
Brandon
mean,
Williams.
Cooper Flag and AD were playing pretty dang well. Now usually Montreal had himself a game, even though, like you said, he missed 2 free throws in the clutch.
Yeah.
Brandon Williams sort of went off in the second half.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't like seeing Caleb Martin play in general, but I really don't like him. But
yeah, he's going to be traded.
everyone else, Daniel Gafford, Christie, Marshall, Brandon Williams, Davison Flag, they had pretty good games, I gotta say.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure PJ Washington, or PJ didn't play this game at all.
No, he didn't.
But I kind of forgot why he didn't play.
Injury or illness?
Yeah, either or. But then we go to the Mavs loss. His ankle injury. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, PJ Washington did not play because of an ankle injury. But then we move on to Mavericks versus Jazz, and I feel like I got a decent amount to say. The Mavericks lost 116-114. Definitely a team that the Mavericks should be beating, I would say.
Absolutely.
Even though Utah's record doesn't show that they're a bad team, I feel like they're just like the Mavericks, pretty decent. And I mean, it's shown that Utah's had their way with the Mavericks. The player that I was worried about for Utah was Keontae George, and he still had a decent game against the Mavericks. But what I really didn't like about this game was it looked like all of Utah's points in the paint came super easy. It didn't look like the Mavericks put any effort in defense to even attempt to slow down points in the paint for Utah. That was kind of frustrating to watch. Cooper Flag was just 2 assists shy of his first career triple-double.
So close, bro.
Yeah, so close. And that would have made him the youngest player in NBA history to have a triple-double, I think. Because right now, Giddey has it.
Who has it?
Josh Giddey, if that's how you say his name, right?
That's how you say his name.
In Chicago.
Yeah.
But yeah, the most frustrating part of this game, though, is Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis had a pretty decent game with the double-double, but left the game late in the game with an apparent hand injury. It looked like, I don't even know what it looked like. I didn't even see his hand get hurt. It's possibly maybe his finger that got the worst of it. But then after that happened, Anthony Davis is out, and then the Mavericks look like they completely blew up in the wrong way. Like it just looked like everything was going through Anthony Davis.
Right.
And then once Anthony Davis was out, the Mavericks had no idea what to do. Because then there came bad turnovers. And then I was just frustrated. Like, they really should have won this game. Late in the game, the Mavericks were up by like 6 or 7 at one point. Yeah, and they ended up losing by 2.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, Klay Thompson played his career or his 900th career game, and they lost. So that sucks. That sucks that Klay Thompson lost his 900th career game.
Yeah.
But Klay Thompson had a pretty decent game too. And I forgot if I already said it, but PJ Washington missed his second game due to ankle injury. But what I really wanted to talk about was how frustrating it is that Anthony Davis comes back and then gets hurt almost immediately.
Mm-hmm.
I think almost everybody knows at this point he's only playing to build up his trade value. And it sucks that he keeps getting hurt. Because now, I mean, Anthony Davis has been really good offensively and defensively.
Mm-hmm.
But because of all his injuries, he has to take like a back seat while playing. And with him getting hurt now, I don't know what the Mavericks could possibly get out of him for a trade. We're going to have to throw in some other players.
Right.
And even then, I don't think those players are going to drastically bring up the value either.
I don't know. It seems like a lot of teams are still interested, man.
I hope so.
I mean, as long as you can get something for him, because I don't know. With Cooper Flagg and honestly Max Christie, Brandon Williams, with playing the way they are, we just sort of, I feel like we gotta start investing in the future, building around those 3 guys.
Yeah,
Max Christie has played really well this season.
Yeah,
and obviously Cooper Flagg is gonna win unanimous Rookie of the Year, and if he doesn't, rigged.
It should be. I don't know. I'd
some
possibly
people are
say
still-
maybe an All-Star.
Maybe. Some people are still rooting for VJ Edgecombe, but sorry.
I mean,
I'm trying not to be gross in the mic. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's a good rookie too, but everybody just talks about the other rookies' like offensive ability. When Cooper Flagg is good on offense, but also good on defense too.
Complete man.
Yeah, he's
At only the age of barely 19.
he's a really good all-around basketball player.
Yeah. So I mean, he's gonna win Rookie of the Year, but like, he should be unanimous. But whatever. But yeah, we just have so much. We have some good young guys right now. And Brian Nemhard. Sign Ryan Nemhard. Brandon Williams, Max Christie, Cooper Flagg. Have that be your core for a little bit. Add in, because Derek Lively. I don't know. Derek Lively should be part of that, but he's just.
Derek Lively's hurt.
Daniel
Gafford's hurt.
Exactly. So it's just like, what our strength was like, oh, we have so much big men.
Yeah.
Depth that like we always have such presence in the paint, but that just hasn't existed because they've all been injured always. So you just need to reset, man. Get rid of these guys that are barely on the court. Bring in some new talent, some young blood. Let's try to get 4 first-round picks this next draft.
I mean,
we might.
You gotta find a way to also get some picks for the future too, because I think outside of this year, Mavericks don't have a pick that they control.
Right. That's crazy. Well, let's get some first-round picks next year. The year after that, freaking. Because I don't know. What do you think about
Kyrie?
Because he might. It's coming. He's probably not going to play before the All-Star break, and he's and he might not even play all season. And as much as I love Kyrie, and he loves being here, it seems. It's just like, I don't know. If we can flip him for something.
Yeah, I mean, there's gotta be teams that are gonna want Kyrie. I think Kyrie does like being in Dallas,
Yeah.
but for that report to say that he might not come back before All-Star and might not play at all this season, I already thought what you said. The Mavericks are gonna blow it up, start building for the future, and I really hate saying it, but it looks like the Mavericks are gonna start tanking, and I hate when teams do
I
that.
don't know if it's necessarily like you can call it tanking, trading away these guys, but like
No, I'm not
it's
saying
just
tanking for
building
trading.
because like no matter what, the people on the court are trying to win.
Hopefully, yeah.
My thing is, like, if we do blow it up, we're also bringing in a new head coach and everything too. So like,
Yeah.
this would be the off season. I mean, we'll see what they decide to do. We still have an interim GM too. Yeah, absolutely. This, and we're gonna. I mean, if they're a genuine, legitimate sports franchise, I think they're gonna clean house after this. We'll bring in a new GM, and he's gonna be like, "All right, time to do this." And we're gonna do that. Head coach is probably gone. As much as I like Jason Kidd,
Yeah.
he's coached through a lot of struggles. And he's coached pretty well, I would say. I don't know. Sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, sorry if my nose is making pig noises.
Yeah. But also, his new extension didn't like specifically say how long.
Yeah, they didn't announce how many years the extension was for. That was weird. They signed him for 10 years. Yeah, so I think it's just time.
Yeah.
We have,
but like the whole Kyrie thing too.
I think if we don't do it now, then it's only gonna take long. We have to do it now.
Players' values are gonna go down.
We can one so that their values don't go down, but so we don't waste even more of Cooper Flag, if you want to count Nemhard. If their time, you know.
Yeah, because I mean, if you look at it, all the young teams, Spurs, Thunder, what looks like the Jazz, all the young teams are starting to rise up. Teams like the Rockets, Golden State, Clippers, they're all somewhat on the older side, and they're struggling right now.
Yeah.
The younger guys are having their way. I wouldn't be mad if Mavericks were one of those young teams. But it just does suck to see some of these veteran players like on the decline.
Absolutely, it does.
But like with the whole Kyrie Irving thing, he's still on his ACL injury. I actually wouldn't be surprised if he wanted to stay one more year, and then use that year to build his value. And then I also do like how a veteran point guard in Kyrie Irving could also like be teaching Ryan Nemhard, Brandon Williams, and all that.
It's true.
Like I also don't mind that either. But if we do that, I want to see what other big men we can get who can stay healthy.
Yeah, I mean it's a rarity.
Yeah, Musa Cisse's been actually pretty good.
He's been okay.
Yeah.
He's been pretty good
because he's a rookie too.
Yeah, for a rookie two-way player, he's been pretty good. I don't know if he's
trade
like
Dwight Powell.
Everyday starter kind of thing. Trade Dwight Powell. No, who are you gonna trade him for? He's gonna be a sweetener in a trade deal, maybe.
Yeah,
but
like
also,
how Max Christie was.
Also,
not Max Christie.
Dwight Powell, as you know, but like he's been here 14 years or something like that. It's crazy. No, it's a little sad.
Yeah, it's sad, but I mean, this team, I feel like is also still in almost the right direction.
Yeah, we just have to make a couple moves so that I feel like no matter what, next year we're also not gonna be great.
Yeah, no.
But if we make the right moves this year and next year, in 2 years, we can be in the playoff conversation in the playoffs.
Yeah. Much like how the Thunder rebuilt.
Yeah. But you got to make those moves.
Yeah.
You can't be scared to make those moves. So we'll see what GM we end up hiring to make those moves. We'll see what ownership does.
Yeah, also for the future too, we can't be giving guys like a huge chunk of like cash. We can't sign anybody for like a huge contract.
Yeah. Yeah, because we were right at the second apron already,
Yeah.
bro. But yeah,
I mean-
that's also a thing. We'll reset our finances basically,
Mhm.
but then we're gonna give a huge chunk of cash to Cooper Flag anyway. But yeah, we need to reset our finances too, which is get rid of all these big contracts we have. But at the same time, those are contracts that are hard to get rid of because people don't want to take on that much money. But trade Davis, get a couple of picks, maybe a player. But for me,
Yeah.
it's picks. It's picks or like young players.
Yeah, definitely.
So
It has to. We can't trade Anthony Davis for a Kawhi Leonard.
yeah.
It's,
So
as much as having Kawhi Leonard on our team would sound cool, he's just gonna be riding the bench.
yeah. Um. So it's picks and maybe get some
Yeah.
young guy.
The players that, man, I'm still also mad that they traded away Quentin Grimes.
Yes.
Quentin Grimes would have been, I think, almost perfect for this team too.
Caleb Martin's just not a good
Uh,
or not as good as Quentin Grimes at least.
mhm.
I don't like him.
Yeah. I want to say the 4 players that I am expecting to be traded are obviously Davis, Martin, I would say Jaden Hardy, and I don't know if they already did something with him, but yeah, I'd say D'Angelo Russell too.
Yeah.
Those are the
isn't-
players I'm expecting to be traded, and
Yeah.
I like completely forgot D'Angelo Russell was on our team.
Yeah, so did I until you just said that. He just hasn't filled that role like he was supposed to.
Yeah, I think he's falling out of rotation right now.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised to see Derek Lively.
I would say Gafford. I feel like
Gafford.
they'd still want to keep Lively for at least like a year or two more.
See if he can get healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. But
Like, there's already trade talks about Gafford.
yeah.
I forgot what team, but people were interested in Daniel Gafford.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think like most of our players we can flip into something.
Yeah.
I think if we can play our hands right, this losingness doesn't have to last that long.
Yeah.
We just have to make the right moves.
That's what sucks too. Like, the Mavericks are, like, they seem pretty bad, right? But they're only like, there's only like a 10-game difference.
Mm-hmm.
And from the last time I saw, they were like 2-3 games away from like that last playing spot.
And I'm pretty sure. Let me see. 1 second.
But yeah, that's still frustrating because the Mavericks still can't close out games and win. But yeah, you're right. I'm still wanting to see who they're going to put as general manager.
That's not what I wanted. Whatever. I'm pretty sure we have one of the worst records. Well, definitely we do, but like we actually have a lot of losses by like less than 5 points. Which is to say like
that's why
we have so many close games. Like
yeah.
if these games one more ball goes in or one more ball does it, and we have a much better record than we do.
Yeah, that's why Cooper Flag has been the most has the most clutch points.
Clutch points, yeah.
Or I don't know if that's changed already.
But like to me, so consistently not winning those close games is still is like it just means you're not good enough to win. It's not like
yeah, I guess so.
In basketball, I don't know. That's how it feels to me in basketball. Like I can't even think of another sport where it's similar, but like it's like I think just not it's skill level still. It's not like, oh well, tough luck. They made one more No, it's still basketball. You guys just couldn't edge them out at the end to win the game. It's just
let alone teams that they should have won by way more than 2-3 points.
Exactly. So I still think that's like, people will be like, but we're so close to winning so many games. Maybe if we just add a little bit more, we could be there. I don't think we're we would be where we want to be.
Yeah.
Anyways, so
I think it's
I
also
think you
just
gotta reset, bro.
yeah. It's also just like bad decision makings, bad shots, or bad shot selection, bad plays being called,
Yeah.
and how those plays are executed. Because you can definitely tell in those late game situations, some of those players look a little lost.
And it's awkward on fast breaks sometimes, dude.
Yeah.
Like they can't decide what to do with the ball. Yeah. Yeah.
This podcast is just a Maverick cope.
Maverick cope. Nice. If we trade this player, we can be in the finals in 2 years.
I mean, that's still a good possibility too.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are the players I wouldn't or I expect to be in trade talks. Davis, Martin, Russell, and Hardy. Bless you.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
And then the wild card, Daniel Gafford.
Mm-hmm.
That just kind of sucks.
It does very much so.
Yeah, but also this team was built around Luka, so I don't know. I don't know what they thought Anthony Davis could do with this team.
Right.
I guess that's another reason too on why this also sucks. Because Anthony Davis and Cooper Flag have been having like a really good. They've been having like really good 2-on-2.
Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like our team chemistry is pretty
Yeah.
good, so it's definitely sucks to but it's just not where it needs to be.
Yeah, Davis keeps getting hurt. Gafford's ankles keep getting destroyed. Lively's foot is destroyed, or his knee, whatever he had surgery on. Yeah. No, it just sounded like you were crying.
Yeah. It's tough. It's all tough.
Yeah, at least the Mavericks have double-digit wins. I guess if that's gonna be the case, I guess what us Maverick fans are looking forward to is Cooper Flag's first triple-double.
Yeah, we can still take solace in having the rookie of the year.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I can't be mad with how the rookies are performing at all.
Not at all.
I think that's all I got for the Mavericks.
I think so too. So, real quick. Basketball. Okay. Sorry if that was gross. Real quick. Cowboys news. Cowboys fire defensive coordinator Matt Eberflus.
Yay.
Everyone claps. Sorry, I punched the mic. Yeah, I mean, we've been asking for it. Everyone has. And again, Jerry never fires coaches midseason. But at least he fired him real quickly after the end of the season.
Yeah.
I was expecting him to take a little longer, honestly.
Yeah, I was too.
So, thank you, Jerry, for doing the sensible thing. Matter if it was out of here. I expect the defense to look a lot different next year. We'll see what free agency moves we make. But
Yeah.
new defensive coordinator, yes, absolutely. Thank you. We'll see who we replace him with.
Definitely gotta. This doesn't change the draft picks though. Definitely gotta build the defense.
Yes, because we still do need players. Right?
Yeah. But I am glad Eberflus is gone. Like you said, I thought it was gonna be longer because that Quinnen Williams quote came out saying that he actually did like Eberflus and he thought he was he thought his play calling was really smart.
Yeah.
So I thought because of that it would take a little longer.
Uh-huh.
But I am glad that he is gone. Quentin Williams just got here.
Yep.
He has no idea what he's talking about.
Yeah. Well, also, the day he was fired, I don't know if it happened a little before it was announced or a little after it was announced, but he made a little post that was like, good vibes in Dallas or something like that. So,
Complete 180.
well, I don't know if he was talking about the sport, like the Cowboys. He was just talking about the
He
city.
could have just been having a good day.
Yeah, but it was just a little funny. Yeah, I think that's the only Cowboys news, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, other than all Cowboy fans talking about what Jerry said in an interview, that he wanted to be the owner to retire with the most Super Bowls.
Yeah. He needs 3 to tie, 4 to get the most.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, I you can say it's unrealistic or whatever, but that's the mentality I want my owner to have. So I don't mind him saying that.
At this point, he's like almost a head coach too.
I thought you were gonna talk about how he wanted to own Venezuela or whatever.
Oh no.
That's what I thought you were gonna say. I was like, why are you bringing that up? That was just some weird joke he made. Sorry, were you saying something actually useful?
uh, no, not really. I mean,
Okay.
I just feel like yes, every Cowboy fan says that or says this, but I mean, with a better defense this year, the Cowboys could definitely be favorites for the playoffs. And like what we saw, bless you. And like what we saw during the season, just the defense being average did a lot for the team because the offense was so good.
No doubt. I mean, our defense was the worst defense since the 0-16 Lions.
That's crazy.
And despite that, with our offense, we managed to win 7 games and tie one. So definitely, that's how insane our offense was this season.
Yeah.
So.
And the offense moved in a good direction. Re-signing Pickens. I'm pretty sure they re-signed Javonte Williams.
Mm-hmm. No, we haven't. I don't think we've done
Not yet.
either of those things. Did we do those things?
Yeah, they signed George Pickens.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
I didn't hear about this.
They signed George Pickens like on a two-year contract, I think.
That was fake. That was a fake. Okay, wait. No. Yeah, that was a fake. They haven't signed either of those people. That was a rumor that didn't end up being true.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, either way, the offense does need to do that. Because yeah, like what I said before, having a pretty decent defense, I'm pretty sure the Cowboys would be favored to go deep in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And not just lose first round. We say all this just to say, glad Matt Eberflus is gone.
Yes. Absolutely. And then tiny Rangers news isn't as significant at all, but we have the longest streak ever of without going to arbitration. Like extra contract talks that have to go to court. We're 26 consecutive years. We haven't gone to arbitration. A lot of fans are unhappy right now with the off season's looking like. Me, I'm definitely not happy with it. I don't know if I'm unhappy with it, but I'm definitely not happy with it. But if you want to celebrate that, 26 years no arbitration, which means we came to deals with Durant, Young, Smith. A lot of the details of those deals hasn't been announced, but either way, we avoided arbitration with some key players, especially Young and Smith. Duran and Berger are nice sweeteners, but Young and Smith, those guys are pretty much everyday starters for us. So it's good to get those deals done without any drama or issue. But yeah, much less significant than the Matty Rufus talk.
Maybe we should have said that first.
Yeah, I just forgot about it until now. Sorry, I'm sorry. Hopefully this isn't too disgusting to listen to. But now I think that's the podcast, guys.
Yeah.
Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself.
Did you cope with us?
Did you cope with us? Are you making fun fan theories, making fan art of Cooper Flag and I don't know what I'm saying. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. That's what I'm saying. Enjoyed the podcast. You did come back every Friday, talk about Dallas sports. And yeah.
Check out the Cowboys season recap.
Check out the Cowboys season recap. Check out our NFL playoff predictions. Subscribe to the channel and follow our social media and like the video. And if you made it this far, comment.
Rufus is gone.
Rufus is gone. Happy face emoji. Thanks for watching the video.